You know, RJ, you can feel the excitement in the air. It's the season opener for both these teams.
The wait is finally over for these fans. Both teams hoping to kick things off with a win, so I expect a lot of effort tonight.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Magician is out there with the Magician. Then there's Wagner. And it's Knox in at the 3, the small forward. Outside, Reed. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Blair. For the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Brian Keith had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the game plan he has in place for Ja Morant. Coach was forthcoming, saying, it's no secret you need to turn him into a shooter. If he gets a step at the rim, you've already lost that battle. He can drain a few from outside, but we are willing to live with that. Appreciate the honest answer. Back over to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. Richard, the dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
And the first one drops. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside, Reed. Pass to Blair. And here's Reed. And it's Magician with the rebound. Wagner outside. Here's Knox. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Reed with it. Fires the 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Out to the wing. Now, here's Wagner. Not a lot of room. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Pass to Blair. They set the pick. Shot on the wing. Count that bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Magician from the arc. Reed with the rebound. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he banks in the layup.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wagner looking it over. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They're up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Magician is out there with the Magician. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Magician. And it's Knox in at the 3 spot. Pass to Davis. It's stolen. And they're running. Here's Magician, and Jones sends it back to the middle. The kick out to Brown. The screen from Brown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Down low. And it's Davis missing. Out to the right wing. Here's Magician. Scoreless thus far. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go. And Davis pulls it down. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. And Brian Keeve wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Davis.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to Magician. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Blair. Now Reed. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Kevin, back to you.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Magician passes to Magician. Count it. Good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one misses. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Reed. And Reed throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Magician passes to Magician. And he drops it in from the low post. Magician's got 10.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
To the inside. Reed. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He has 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And we finished one half of basketball. Up by 6. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
You take a look at the visitors. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the home team.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Magician.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Pass to Reed. Shoots a fader, and it's off the back rim. No good. They got the Magician. He's out there with Magician. Wagner is out there with Knox. Here's Reed. Misses from short range. Wagner outside. Latrey. Reed with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Five on the clock. Here's Blair. No good off the front iron.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Wagner outside. There's the screen. Here's Magician. The good-looking shot from the wing. Magician's got 12.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And Brian Keeve wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Outside, Reed. Off target with his 3.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Magician passes to Magician.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Knox. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. 1:53 left here in the third quarter.
Away team foul.
Magician's checked in for the Magician.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 23, Nick, number 23.
Inside, here's Blair. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Wagner outside. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. So the wing on the left. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 7.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
56 seconds left to play here in the third. A 3, pocket 6. A shot, no good. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Blair in the post. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And here's Reed. 3-pointer. Hits it from 3-point range.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Floats it up for Reed. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 13. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Outside Thomas. Pass the Magician. It's stolen by Davis. Wagner is out there with Thomas. Then it's Magician. Then it's Magician. And it's Magician in at the foresight. Now here's Jones. Jones with the screen on Wagner. From 17 feet out. And he hits the jump shot.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now, here's Wagner. Can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Jones outside. Now Davis.
Awaiting foul. Number 4.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Timeout home team.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Now Wagner. Holy cow! What a bailout!
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Reed. And it doesn't go. Just 35%. They've got to get better looks. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Wagner fires a three-pointer. Good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Fires the three. Good.
That one's going to be the final dagger. These guys can now celebrate.
Mark it, time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now here's Jones. Brown with the screen on top. Six to shoot. Now Brown. And the excellent defensive pressure does the job. Now Thomas. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. And good that time.
At the line for one, Davis.
Come on, fellas. Hey, get some water, guys. Good run, good run.
And that one falls for Davis. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now, our player of the game.